kept the door locked, didn't let the light in, didn't let you knock. All this time I stood behind the wall, afraid to open, afraid to feel it all. I learned to be still in the quiet of alone, made a home of silence, built my walls from stone. Told myself I'm fine here, that I didn't need a thing, but something soft was watching, something patient listening. I kept myself together through the cold and through the rain, convinced myself that distance was just another name for safety, for protection, for the version I had made. But something in the shadows kept refusing to fade. All this time I kept the door locked, didn't let the light in, didn't let you knock. All this time I stood behind the wall, afraid to open, afraid to feel it all. I saw you in the morning, soft light through the trees. I felt you in the stillness, in the warm and gentle breeze. I almost reached toward you, then I pulled my hand away. All this time I've been standing just one breath away. You never forced the doorway, never raised your voice, just waited in the quiet, gave me room and gave me choice. And somehow that was harder than the storm I could survive. Something soft was asking, something calling me alive. Maybe it's not weakness to want something warm. Maybe I was hiding, calling it a storm. Maybe strength is not in standing here alone. Maybe love was always waiting to come home. All this time, all this time, the door is still standing, the lock still in my hand, but I'm no longer certain I need this to stand. All this time I've been guarding what was never mine to keep. Something ancient in me rising, pulling out from sleep. I don't have all the answers, I don't know what comes next, but my hands are getting tired of holding back my chest. All this time I was ready, I just didn't know. Something in me shifting, something letting go. All this time, I kept the door locked. All this time, I'm almost ready. All this time, almost ready to open. All this time, all this time. All this time. I want to, but I'm afraid to fall. I've been here before, I've given it all. I want to, but something holds me back. What if I break open? What if there's no coming back? You move like the morning before the heat arrives. Something in the stillness I feel it anyway. I've talked myself out of this 100 times before. Stood at the edge of something and walked back through my door. There's a voice that keeps on saying, you know how this ends. But there's another softer voice asking me to try again. I want to, but I'm afraid to fall. I've been here before. I've given it all. I want to, but something holds me back. What if I break open? What if there's no coming back? It's the way you don't demand anything at all, the way you just keep showing up through the rise and fall. I'm not used to something easy, something without cost. I keep waiting for the moment when I know that I have lost. But you're still here, still gentle, still around. And I don't know what to do with something safe and sound. Oh, my armor was designed for battles that don't come. What am I supposed to do with something this soft and warm? The last time I fell, I didn't think I'd rise. I was sure that love was ruined, wearing a disguise. But maybe I was young then, and the wound has had its time. Maybe fear is just love's shadow waiting in the line. Maybe falling isn't breaking. Maybe I've been wrong. Maybe what I thought was danger was just somewhere I belong. I'm standing at the doorway, heart in both my hands, trying to find the courage to let myself understand that everything I'm holding could be set down here. That every wall I built up doesn't have to be my fear. I'm still not sure I'm ready, but I'm less sure than before. And that's enough for now, just to stand here at the door. I want to, but I'm afraid to fall. I want to, maybe I'm ready. I'm afraid to fall. I want to. You touched where no one was supposed to go. You found the part of me I didn't want to show. And then you left like it was nothing at all. Old scars, that's why I built these walls. I was open once, I wore my heart outside. Didn't think I needed a place to run and hide. I believed that loving was the safest thing to do, until the day I gave it all and found an empty room. It wasn't the leaving that broke me to my core. It was learning that the love I gave could walk right out the door. It was finding out that and soft doesn't always mean you land. It was learning I could lose myself in someone else's hands. You touched where no one was supposed to go. You found a part of me I didn't want to show. And then you left like it was nothing at all. Old scars, that's why I built these walls. I remember evenings, your voice like low-lit fire. How you made me feel so certain, then pulled me from the wire. I remade myself around you, piece by smaller piece. And when you walked away, I couldn't find the scene. But here's what I don't say out loud, I do it all again. Because inside that painful place, there was something genuine. I loved you with the part of me I hadn't shown before. And that is why it hurt so much when you walked out the door. These scars are old now, soft at the edges now. I've learned to live around them, move slowly, carefully now. But they're still there when something reaches in and finds the place where love has always been. I don't regret you, not the way I should. You showed me I could open up, I just didn't know you would leave the way you did. Take the light and go, but you touched where no one was supposed to go. I carry you still, not with longing, not with pain. More like the way the body remembers years of rain. A certain kind of knowing what it feels like to let in. A certain kind of careful that I've worn beneath my skin. And maybe that's the reason the door stays locked these days. Not because I can't love, but because I know its way. I know how deep it goes when you really let it in. And I haven't found something worth opening up again. Old scars, you touched where no one was supposed to go. Old scars, that's why I built these walls. But walls don't last forever. Old scars, they soften. Old scars, they heal.